All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go on that river right there and see if we can catch a couple bass. I have a special guest for y'all today. Let's go see who it is. You know, I've had DC on the channel. I've had Hunter on the channel. This is a special friend of mine. I've known him since I was a teenager in high school. And really, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to tell all this in front of him. He's probably the best flipper I've ever been in the boat with. So let's go meet him. Let's go see what's up. You've seen him on the channel before. I'm gonna give you one guess. Last time we were in Florida. So if you remember those videos, you might remember this guy. Here, let me have it.
Yeah, let nobody see that thing.
All right, guys, here we are. We're in an aluminum boat today. Got my boy Sean Wieda.
This, you know what this is right here? This is trouble. That's what this is. Trouble.
Hey, we got a few rods. We got a few things ready to roll. I got a tackle bag. Got a whole bunch of tackle in here. Got a whole bunch of drinks. We're gonna try to catch a couple big bass, a couple big spotted bass, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
I'm excited.
Hey,
I'm
if
excited.
you tell me I'm teed up.
Let me tell you something.
I'm ready to roll.
All I care about is look at this, huh? When's the last time you saw a co-angler roll up like this? Glasses, bam. Wallet, bam. Okay.
Peanut.
Right there, snacks, bam. Here's the best part about it. Getting kind of like, man, I want a drink. I'm gonna get something to drink. You know what I mean? Pop this out, bam. I got a Slim Jim right there in the lid. You know what I mean? Double barrel action. I'm ready. I've been out on these jet boats, these sketchy things with him. I might have to spend the night out here. You know what I mean? I got matches in there in case we got to get a fire. I know how these things go.
He knows how we roll. You guys, we don't get to film it all because some of the stuff we're using is like, you know, questionable.
Okay, what do you think?
I think you're good. Just bring it on.
What? Well, do I need a crankbait rod?
You probably don't, but you bring it.
When you got a bass boat, you have to gingerly. You get a boat like this, you just here. Watch this. Check this out. Just. All right, let's go. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's keep going.
Let's freaking go. All right, so this is the deal. We're gonna run up this creek a little bit, see if we can catch a couple spotted bass. Water's super clear. Last time we went fishing, we were in Florida.
Yeah.
We caught a few flipping. Sean was getting hung up on reeds. If you guys have not seen that video, I'm gonna drop that video in the description below. Just because, I mean, it was a pretty fun time. We had a good time. So, anyway, this is a little bit different. This is more your style. See, Sean, people don't know this. Sean, he's been catching bass, 6 pounds of bass, limit to 6 pounds of bass on the Ohio River since he was 2 years old. Literally winning tournaments since he was 2. Not 1, not 3, not 4, he's 2 years old. He was Olivia's age, reeling them in, flipping logs. So this is Sean Wieda's fishing right here.
I love current. I think some of the first times me and you fished were similar conditions.
It was.
So I'm excited. You got this hot rod boat here. Cows are coming. Cows are moving. You know, they talk about, are the fish gonna bite? Well, when the cows are running away, okay, that's probably a good sign. They're ready to go. So let's get after it.
You know, we're gonna stop right here, just make a cast, just because I want to just get a couple casts in. Let's see if we can get it. Well, hold up. I'm so excited, y'all. Can you guys see? Can you guys tell I'm teed up a little bit? I'm teed up. I know. Teed up. It's okay.
Let him get this out of the way right off the bat.
Hold up. I got a dang. It's okay. It's okay. Get a bite. We're still searching for that first bite. We're gonna go up and then float our way down.
The goal today with Wheeler in this boat is not to die. That is our goal. I mean, we might catch it, we might not catch it. I just don't want to die today, not today.
No, the goal is to come away with 10 fingers and 10 toes. Dying, I don't think that's gonna happen.
All I know is the first time we're getting stuck, we're gonna be like paper, rock, scissors. You know what I mean? Like you're getting out pushing, paper, rock, scissors. I ain't pushing. Water's too cold.
It's a little chilly.
Don't get stuck. So you gotta watch Jacob when he's driving this jet boat, okay? You watch him like at any minute he may just turn this thing as hard as he can for no reason, you know what I mean? Like, so you gotta watch him, you gotta be on your senses, you have to be aware of your surroundings, because like any second, man, he just be, you know, spin this thing out.
That's possible too. That's possible. See, he knows. You're alright.
It's alright. I got confidence. I feel confident today.
Listen, you need those gloves that those receivers wear in NFL. They stick to anything. You just lock yourself in.
Velcro.
That's the only way to get the ball.
I'm gonna put Velcro on my shoes, and I ain't going anywhere. I'm good.
We're about to turn some current on.
$55 degrees. Maybe 55.9.
55? You're gonna say 55?
I'm gonna say 50, 55. That's what I'm going with.
I think it's pretty chilly.
I think so.
Yeah, it is actually 50, 58, 58. Yeah, 58.
Number one.
Gotta start somewhere. So, a little bigger. Digging. Solid spot. Yeah, I got it. Heck yeah. Spinning pole. Nice little spot. About as pretty as they come right there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful spotted bass. About as pretty as they come, little Ned rig action. I mean, that is about as pretty of a spot.
Oh, those things are beautiful.
That's about as pretty of a spot you'll find in the country. Seriously.
Spots are Kentucky.
Dark, beautiful. All right, we do this every single time on the channel. Well, not every single time, but I've been doing it as of late. So, this is the deal. You guys pause the video for me. Just pause. While you're doing that, subscribe to the channel because, you know, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe. And guess what this fish right here weighs. Comment below right now with your guess. Do not cheat, okay? Don't watch the video and then all of a sudden no. It's pounds and ounces on this guy, okay? Pounds and ounces. We're gonna see who can figure it out first. I'm gonna watch. Don't be cheating. All right, here we go. Official weight of our first spotted bass. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Just ride it. Uh-oh, we just got him one. We just got him one. We're hooked up, boys. We're hooked up. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Yep.
Hold up now, Wieda, man. What are you doing on the spotted bass, man? Anything for you?
3. Are we weighing them? You weighing the little ones?
No, not the little one. Not the little one, son.
Yeah.
He just trying to get in on the party. Sean is trying to get in on the party.
I don't know all the rules here, you know what I mean? Like,
you got the first one. That's how you're going.
I don't see where you're at. Am I over you?
You're
In there.
we on them, boys.
Mine's a little one.
Little. Got 2 little.
Who's got the biggest of the little ones?
The biggest of the little
Who's got the biggest of the little ones? That's the question.
Oh, Sean's got the
here.
biggest one of the little ones.
Biggest of the little boys.
Yep.
right.
Sean won that.
Check it out there and give Mr. Big. Floating in the current.
Yeah, that's
the biggest mistake a lot of people make when they're fishing current is a lot of times they use too heavy a bait and they want to get that bait and they want to feel the bottom. And a lot of times these fish that relate to the current, you want to float. You know, you're maintaining bottom contact, but you're basically floating that bait along the bottom.
Let the current sort of sweep
and
it.
you know, just in this situation, it's only a few feet deep, so you don't have that much weight. See that? Oh, you got off. You don't have that much weight, but like if you were fishing Tennessee River, it's the same thing out there.
100%.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. That was a giant. Like, honest to goodness, like hit him and couldn't turn him.
Yeah.
Giant.
Boat flip. Boat flipping goes wrong. I had another one right there. That's a jig bite, not a big one yet, but definitely a bite. A couple little bites right there. There he is. There you go, Weeds.
A little bit nicer one.
You got you one on a jig, son.
Jig fish. I
Put
threw
down the
in there.
spinning poles.
Threw in there like 3 or 4 times before we went.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Donkey. He didn't have it good. There you go.
Spotted bassimus. He's everywhere. Oh, God, I got hammered. Throw back in there. Throw back in there. There's one right there. He's crawl.
Big and big and big and big and big and big and big and.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a big one right there. Weed, I'm gonna have to have you help me with this.
You want me to grab him?
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, that's a giant. Look at this. Freaking footballed him, man. Look at that puppy.
That's what you call a dang good one.
That's
son.
a good one, buddy.
And that's what you're looking for.
Look at
right
that.
there. Right
It's old Mo.
there. That's a solid one. All right. There we go. That's what lives right here. That's what lives right here. All right. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna tell you yet.
Don't even say.
All right. 315.
Nice one.
Ding. Ding. Ding.
You ever get him in this shallow stuff?
Well, I figured we would stop real quick here. Got him. Jig eater. Right where it needs to be. Top, lip, dead center. There you go. Another like probably 14-inch spot, 13 and a half, 14-inch spotted bass. That's what's up right there. We just need a couple more of them dang great big ones. We know they're in here. This place has got a lot of fish. Just figuring out how to make that perfect cast to generate the bite. A lot of the fish, as the water's getting colder, they're starting to migrate to a lot of these like eddy lines. And that's what it seems like. You know, the current's running pretty hard, and a lot of these fish are starting to migrate into these little eddies and get out of the current. More of the wintertime stuff, you know, where there's a little bit more depth. And it seems like it's been happening, like that's their fall-winter transition for a lot of these river fish, as they start to migrate out of those fast current areas and get back into the deeper holes and the places where they can congregate for the winter, sort of their wintering holes. So I'm skipping up underneath there because there's really small windows. It's a little bit bigger of an eddy. It's broad, so there should be a multiple fish in this one right here. But you really got to take your time in these places, because there can be multiple fish, but there might be one section where they're using. They might be all the way out here on the seam. They might be all the way up on the bank. You just really got to fish it thoroughly when you get to a good looking spot like this. That one was up on the bank, and then I had another one bite me like right there, a little bit halfway back out. So I'm just got to keep them honest before you move along. Not a lot of quality stuff to fish typically in the rivers. When you find them in good looking areas, you want to sit there and fish it for a little while.
I wouldn't imagine they'd hit that spinnerbait, would they?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
More of a summertime thing.
Oh, you got to bite, they got to eat.
I got a couple. We got one keeper and a couple smokers.
Couple smokers.
Couple line burners, you know. You know, looking for 5 alive. We're looking for 5 by 2.
We'll find out. You're up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and got it? Got one. Good one? Decent one, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
He in the tree?
Come on.
Get him,
fish.
boy, get him.
I don't know how big he
Is
is.
he in there?
Yeah, he is, but I'm just.
Oh, he's not that big.
I thought it was a bigger one. Yeah, you got me stangs. You fooled me, son. So you went.
Gotta give him
if you get it
everything.
real close, like right there, like, you know, it's like, oh, that's a giant 3-pound spot right there. It's okay. But he's actually 1.25 pounds. But man, he you know what that fish did? Is he literally and let him go. He sit down on it. You know how you pitch in there? Like instantly he had it, and then he pick, you bite.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There he is. All right, we're getting back into him.
See ya.
Yup, got me a badass little eddy line right here. Got all my dang big bass sitting right here.
We're not talking about the rocks very good,
No, they're allergic to rock.
So Jacob.
There you go, Weeds. Get you one, son. There you go, Sean.
You got your line.
There you go. Get you one, son. That's a dark spot.
Boy.
A couple videos ago, I told everybody back home. That's a dang shoal bass. Looks like.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think that
eye.
is? I think that's what they call mean mouth.
Could be.
I seriously think that's a mean mouth. Because that's not a pure spot. It's not a smallmouth. What do you think?
Let me look.
Definitely unusual.
This is the last conversation we had. Literally, everybody told me it was a dang red eye bass. They told me it's a dang.
Now we got
Coosa.
our cameraman.
They told me it was a
him.
Coosa. They told me it was a dang. I did the exact same thing. Mean mouth. Hey, I don't know. Y'all can comment on that one again. I ain't touching.
What was it? I don't know.
They all had different opinions. Trust me. I had people Instagram messaging me constantly just to let me know it was not a smallmouth. I did that intentionally to get the dang numbers up on the comments. So, the joke's on you guys. But for real. Oh, gosh.
It's almost a smallmouth.
It looks like
not
it.
a smallmouth.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. That is not a smallmouth, and that is not a spot. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no way. You caught one the last time, you couldn't figure out what it is?
Yeah.
What do you call it? What do you think it is?
I don't know. Not a smallmouth.
You have the patch of teeth on its tongue? It looks like a smallmouth more than it does anything. I think it's what they call mean mouth. Almost positive it is.
Let me catch this dang bass right here. Golly, they're mean.
Mean suckers.
They're mean, dude. Golly, they're mean.
That's like all of them have been in the wood lately.
And that wood. They on that wood bag. See you later, buddy. Look at you, son. Get him. See you later, buddy. Like that. He wasn't coming on.
Where'd you flip to this time?
I lay down.
Yeah, they're on the lay downs. You gotta stop talking.
There we
Hold
go. Decent one, son. All right. See, Sean, when you sit down, I tend to catch a lot more.
Well, I try to give you every opportunity.
He's trying to look
that I
out
can.
for me. That's actually not a fat one, but that's like closer to a 2 pounder.
Try to give him every opportunity.
That is. That's not a bad one. That's like it went doinky. We've caught probably 30 bass today.
A lot of fish today.
30 bass. Caught one great big one right at 4 pounds. And man, decent one. A current bass. Number 47.
You have your fish counter on?
Yeah, I'm
Remember
clicking
that?
them.
Clicking them? Ringing the bell?
All right, guys.
You catch another one in there.
So
now.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and do it.
All right.
So this is the deal. We've been catching a lot of these fish. Again, you can see this is a more meandering current right here. So a lot of these fish are trying to get into their wintering holes, which are normally the deeper holes, the more meandering current. We've not got bit, like normally you can actually pan down there, Brody. See down there, you can see like there's a little bit more current. You can sort of see the tops of the current a little bit right there. There's a lot, it narrows down. This is where the river is a little bit more broad, a little bit wider, and have those deeper holes. Those are the fish where these fish are actually going to set up in the wintertime. They're actually going to probably, as the current sort of slows down, they're going to set up out here in the middle a little bit, behind these logs, 4 to 7 foot of deep water. Now this water is really clean, and I would bet, you know, a little bit later into the winter, probably a jerkbait bite is probably going to be pretty solid, but hey, we've had a fun day. Catching almost, I would say between 30 and 40 bass. I mean, most of them are on a little jig, little finesse jigs like this, and we're just, and I would say most of these fish are in 3 to 5 foot of water. You know, throwing, as far as equipment, throwing a 7.3 heavy action rod. This is, I'm actually switching it up today. I wanted to see if I liked it or not. Throwing 30-pound Suffix braid to a 20-pound leader. Just because I'm like, the thing is with current, a lot of times when you set the hook, you have so much bow in your line. I want to have that direct connect, and actually, pretty good. It actually hooks them really good. So, just playing around with it right now, but overall we've had a good time. You know, Sean's he's on it. His sucker's intense. He's ready to go catch some. We got another trip scheduled, so we're gonna see what's up. I might catch 1 or 2 more. I sucker was trying to catch that same bass as he just caught a second ago. You see the bottom? All right, Shawnee boy. Up, he got him one. Oh,
I got him.
He knew it. Get him, son, get in there. He got him one. That's 3 in a row.
That last 2 fish I caught,
Yeah, they weren't in.
I haven't had my bait, like, just, I don't know. For me to catch them, it has to come across that current at that angle. Oh, what we got here? There's a whole bunch of them here.
Got him.
Got him.
Got us another one. That's 4 or 5 right there. This right here is actually where the current starts to step up a little bit more. Starts to get a little bit more.
Throw under that tree there.
All right, y'all. Here's the deal. We're gonna run back towards the ramp. Sean, it's always a good time with you, buddy. We're gonna catch a couple more, but I don't know if it's gonna make the video or not. We'll see. It's getting pretty low light. So we might catch a big one. But this is the thing, I'll tell you what. You can tell Sean still has it. Now, this right here, hey, All-American qualifier, two-time All-American qualifier.
Realistically,
Second place.
fishing current.
Yeah.
Like what we're doing today,
Yep.
like we did when we were kids. You know?
Absolutely. Second place in the BFL Regional on Weir Lake this fall. Super pumped for him because obviously that was where I got my start, and Sean and I have known each other for a long time. It's a big deal to make the All-American.
Oh yeah, and it's been a long time for me, so I'm excited to go back.
I mean, hey, and this guy, like right here, look at the thing. He runs and owns Wieda's Marine, does a phenomenal job there for a lot of great people all around the country. If he didn't have that, I think he could focus on bass fishing. He could fish at a professional level. I just enjoy it because sometimes when it's the off season and I get a little time, I get to just have a good time out here in the boat. No stress. Hey, other than trying to catch as many bass as him. That's all I got to do. Got to catch you. I'll catch you.
And it's fun. It's fun because you're busy now. I'm busy.
Yep.
We don't really we used to do this kind of stuff all the time.
Yep.
And so when you're like, hey man, I got a jet boat, I got a sneaky place, I'm like, I'm in. Let's go. Where do I sign up for that one? You know what I mean? So good time today.
Anyway, dude, absolutely. It's a pleasure, guys. We're gonna have another video. Potentially, we'll see how the fishing goes tomorrow. I got an idea. It's probably gonna be pretty good. So you're gonna want to check back here a little bit later on the channel. See Sean, myself, reeling a few bass in. We appreciate you guys so much, and hopefully you learned a few tips, a few little deals and techniques of how you can target some of these river bass in that fall to winter transition. We'll see you on the next one.